Hey, bud, can you hear me? We got an ambulance coming and rescue squad to get you out of this car, okay? But I need you to talk to me.
Adrenaline junkies, buckle up, because this chase doesn't end with handcuffs. It ends with flames, a stolen Kia, and a driver who never made it out. What started as a pursuit for a stolen SUV turned into a scene no officer ever wants to witness. This is the raw, unfiltered reality of high-speed police chases. Let's roll.
16, I think I'm from right now.
July 8th, 2023, Cabot police are already in pursuit of a stolen white Dodge Challenger when troopers join the chase on Interstate 30. The suspect, Marquette Muhammad, isn't just running, he's treating the highway like his personal demolition derby at 130 miles per hour, cutting between vehicles and blasting past cars on the shoulder. Troopers become primary and secondary, coordinating to box in the Challenger as it weaves through the South Interchange like the laws of physics don't apply. But speed doesn't equal escape. It just makes the crash harder when it comes.
139 AX, they were still going to be heading on I-30. Yep, we're just past 139 AX, still on I-30. Still on I-30 going west for 6 or Kilo. 10-4. I'm no longer secondary. Kind of makes me literally call it secondary, I'll call it. Or 30 west. Just 11, 18, and 16, y'all end it when you can. 10-4. Just past the 137 westbound.
One perfectly executed tactical vehicle intervention, front right bumper to left rear quarter panel, sends the Challenger spinning toward the concrete barrier. The rear slams hard, metal crumpling against the wall, and just like that, the 130 miles per hour joyride is over. Muhammad doesn't wait for handcuffs. He bolts out of the wrecked Challenger and disappears into the woods on foot. But darkness isn't his ally tonight. Troopers and Cabot PD swarm the area, and within minutes, Muhammad is dragged out of the tree line with nowhere left to run.
Copy, keep you out. Right over the way.
You better get on the ground! I'm gonna shoot you! Get on the ground! Get on your stomach!
That's clear.
Get on your stomach! Get on your stomach! All the way on your stomach. Hands out. Hands out to your side. Hands out to your side.
Marquette Muhammad traded a stolen Challenger for a concrete barrier and a muddy trek through the woods, all for a ride he never owned. The charges stack up fast: theft of property over $25,000, felony, fleeing with substantial danger of death, aggravated assault for endangering every driver on I-30, plus speeding, reckless driving, and another fleeing charge for that foot chase through the trees. He thought he could outrun the law at 130 miles per hour. Turns out a TVY and a forest have other plans. The Challenger went to Adams Towing. Muhammad went to county jail. March 2023, Garland County. A driver in a Ford F-150 leads officers on a pursuit so reckless, so dangerous that command pulls the plug. Traffic was too heavy, the driver too unstable to risk public safety. But Jason Griffith didn't get a pass. He was located again a short time later, and when officers tried to stop him, he took off again. This time with Oaklawn Gaming and horse racing's opening weekend, bringing crowds and congestion to every road. The Garland County captain had seen enough. He called in Arkansas State Police to end this before someone died.
I've got it.
trooper lined up and delivered a perfectly executed TVI, sending the F-150 careening into a crepe myrtle tree, but Griffith's truck wasn't done yet. It smashed through a gas meter and slammed into a retaining wall, debris flying as the pursuit finally died with the engine. Griffith bailed out, threw something into the darkness and tried to disappear on foot. He didn't make it far. Troopers tackled him to the ground, and that object he tossed? A black Ruger 9mm pistol, loaded with 8 rounds, lying in the grass like a confession. Inside Griffith's wrecked truck and on his person, officers uncovered a drug dealer's starter pack, meth, DMT, and an unknown brown powder waiting for a lab test. The charges stacked higher than the $20,000 in property damage. 2 counts of fleeing, 2 counts of criminal mischief, simultaneous possession of drugs and firearms, possession with intent to deliver controlled substances, and possession of firearms by certain persons. Bond was set at $100,000, but for Griffith, the real price was watching his truck get wrapped around a crepe myrtle, his pistol lying in the grass, and his freedom disappearing with the siren. March 2nd, 2026, a trooper spots a white male pumping gas into a black Ford Fusion at a Circle K, runs the plates, and gets a hit. No insurance. Simple traffic stop, right? Wrong. The moment emergency lights flicker on near Case Lane, the driver ignores the open shoulder and keeps rolling, reaching inside the vehicle like he's hiding something. The trooper moves alongside to make sure the message is clear, but the driver brake checks him and floors it. 80 miles per hour in a 60, weaving lanes like a man possessed. Dispatch lights up, pursuit is on, and this Fusion isn't stopping without a fight.
4, Delta Year, coming up on 6. We're on 2 Bay, get 213 round 90.
The trooper lines up for a TVI on the driver's side, but the suspect steers left and accelerates to 105 miles per hour, desperate to shake the blue lights. Repositioning to the passenger side, the trooper executes a flawless TVI. The Fusion spins clockwise, slams a metal guardrail, then ricochets into a concrete barrier. The driver, later identified as Derek Zamora, bails out and sprints into the darkness. The trooper clears the vehicle, finds a dazed female passenger, and takes off after Zamora, but the suspect disappears over a steep ridgeline, swallowed by the night.
TBI under the guardrail, start 1016.
TBI into the guardrail, 10:23 p.m. start at 15.
He crawled up a ridge line I can't get up. He's running eastbound towards Fairplay. Yeah, he crossed there like up a little cliff almost. I can't get up it. Start at 10.
A prescription bottle spills dozens of pills across the scene, and the passenger, Angie Hughes, is medically cleared and released without charges. Saline County K-9 and a drone scour the woods for hours, but Zamora, already carrying a rap sheet of active felony warrants, vanished into the Arkansas night. Warrants are now stacked, fleeing with substantial danger of death, drug possession, paraphernalia, no insurance, suspended license, and striking fixtures. Baxter County was already chasing a white F-250 with no tags when Trooper Gonton got the call. The driver was running cars off the road and flying head-on into traffic. Gonton positioned his unit on State Highway 178 when the truck appeared, eastbound in the westbound lane, coming straight for him. With school hours approaching, Gonton executed a head-on TVI, slamming the driver's side and sending the F-250 spinning into another vehicle. Somehow the driver kept going, running yet another car off the road as Gonton fought to control his damaged patrol unit.
TVI. Stay with them.
Harrison, I'll break that.
Driver side rear tire slide.
The F-250 limped toward Bull Shoals Dam, but a second TVI finally killed it. The truck died on the dam as Thaddeus Urey fought officers before landing in cuffs. Charges stacked up: felony fleeing, DWI by drugs, reckless driving, driving left of center, no tags, no insurance, and resisting arrest. The damage to Gonton's patrol unit alone hit $31,500. Restitution Urey will be paying for years. He thought he could outrun the law by driving head-on into danger, but he met a trooper who hit back in a dam that made sure he wasn't going anywhere.
Here you go. Alright, cell phone, maybe stop this on that.
June 12, 2024, 4 suspects in a light blue Tesla shot a man twice outside an Atlanta store, then sped off into the city. Hours later, undercover units spotted the same Tesla in Atlantic Station and officers moved in for a traffic stop. The driver refused to yield, hit the gas, and launched a high-speed pursuit through downtown streets. The Tesla weaved through Marietta Street at over 70 miles per hour, blowing red lights and endangering everyone in its path. Radio traffic exploded as officers coordinated to end the chase before someone else got hurt.
Over Andrew Young, 50 miles an hour. I was going up past Zone 5 precinct, so that's the right turn on Ted Turner.
Get off here, just drive. It's going to be southbound, crossing over Baker. Stay red.
Copy. Coming up to, should be coming up to Whitehall next. Stand by.
Sounds like you're alone. Do you still have a secondary unit?
That's a negative. Continuing over McDaniel.
We are still southbound Whitehall, crossing over RDA.
Southbound on Whitehall, crossing RDA.
Light traffic over here, speed is about 60 miles wrong way. Travel again, back on the right side.
Racing.
Just going to off 4-1-B, very good, scale bed, corner. Light traffic over here.
41C Marietta said turn.
Officers called for permission to pit, executed the maneuver flawlessly, and sent the Tesla spinning out on a city street. 3 suspects were dragged from the vehicle at gunpoint as officers swarmed the scene and secured a firearm from inside the wreckage. The driver bailed to the back seat mid-chase, but there was nowhere to hide when the pit connected. All 3 were cuffed on the pavement within seconds of the crash. The pursuit was over, but the reckoning was just beginning.
41, spinning out, he's spinning out. It's going to be right on lead. He just gained control, we gained control. Continue right on lead. The vehicle is slow.
I swear to God.
Hey, are you good?
Stand by.
I got a question.
Go.
I got a question.
But it's not question time. It's not talking time. Well, don't take nothing in the car. You visually look in the car. There's 3. 3 total. Yeah, they got the other.
Look this way, boss. Look this way, boss. Hey, look, refrain from us grabbing you out this motherfucker. Just take a picture. Go ahead and just take a picture, boss.
Oh, my bad.
All 3 suspects were cuffed and transported to Atlanta PD, where gang detectives revealed the shooting was a targeted confrontation over a blood affiliation, not a random robbery. The victim survived 2 gunshots, and investigators seized the Tesla's internal camera footage that captured everything. Charges stacked: aggravated assault, fleeing, reckless driving, and carrying a handgun under 18, with bond expected to hit $1 million per suspect. A fourth suspect remains wanted, but with 3 co-defendants in custody and the Tesla recording every second, his freedom is on borrowed time.
Set 10-4.
A trooper, waiting at the 216 ramp, spotted a red SUV doing 100 miles per hour, aggressively passing cars on the shoulder like the highway was its personal racetrack. He lit up his lights and siren, but the driver refused to stop, accelerating and weaving, creating distance with every second. Traffic volume and highway construction forced the trooper to back off, but the red SUV kept running deeper westbound. Dispatch alerted Hazen PD to set up an intercept, but this driver wasn't stopping for anyone. He was determined to push the limits all the way to the state line if he had to.
Traffic. We're going to be staying 40 west. About to come up to the north interchange.
$67.55. I'll follow behind you. Call it.
He's passing. He's going up here on the right.
The trooper lost visual of the red SUV entirely around the 213 marker. It had simply vanished. He spotted a similar SUV at the 199 rest area and moved in, but Hazen units radioed that the real red SUV was blowing past the 196 marker, still passing on the shoulder. The rest area vehicle was a decoy, and the chase was still flying westbound into Lanoke and Pulaski County. Troop A troopers took over and executed a textbook TVI near the 152 marker, sending the red SUV spinning to a violent stop on I-40. The driver had slipped through once, but that TVI made damn sure he wouldn't get a second chance.
We got a pit, roll over, pit, roll over, stand by. We're stopped here at JFK.
I didn't mean to jump in front of you, man.
No, you're good, dude. You're outran me, bro. You're outran me, dude.
Yeah. It was quick. I was surprised.
It was, yeah, it was right fast. I thought it was.
Yeah.
The driver, Tego Caldero, was cuffed by Hazen PD, facing aggravated assault, felony fleeing, and DWI by drugs. Then ICE dropped a detainer. Caldero was a deported felon with an active warrant. He thought he could outrun troopers at 100 miles per hour on the shoulder. Instead, he ran straight into federal custody with no way out and a one-way ticket back to where he came from. The red SUV was towed. Caldero's freedom? Gone. And somewhere in a federal detention center, he's probably wishing he'd just pulled over when those lights first flickered on. North Little Rock police were already chasing a stolen Kia Sportage when Arkansas state troopers joined the pursuit, the SUV weaving through traffic with no intention of stopping. The driver pushed harder, desperate to shake the blue lights closing in from every direction. Speeds climbed as the Kia tore through city streets, the stolen SUV serving as a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. Radio traffic crackled with updates as officers coordinated to box the vehicle in before someone got killed. But this chase was about to take a turn no one saw coming.
You just crashed down, engine to go 40 west and 142. Crash down to 142.
driver lost control, the Kia spinning violently off the roadway before slamming into a tree with bone-crushing force. Within seconds, flames erupted from the wreckage, the stolen SUV rapidly becoming an inferno of twisted metal and black smoke. Troopers and officers swarmed the scene, but the fire was too intense, too fast. Then came the words no officer ever wants to say over the radio. The driver was still inside, and there was nothing they could do.
I've got maps tonight, too.
The Kia Sportage burned until nothing was left but a charred shell and a grim reminder of how quickly a pursuit can turn fatal. The driver, whose identity was never released, was pronounced deceased at the scene, trapped behind the wheel of a vehicle he never should have been driving. A stolen car, a high-speed chase, a split-second loss of control, and in the end, flames that consumed everything. The pursuit lasted minutes. The consequences will echo forever. Jacksonville police attempted a routine traffic stop on a vehicle displaying a fictitious license plate. What should have been a simple citation turned deadly in seconds. The driver refused to pull over, stomping the gas and launching a high-speed pursuit down the interstate at reckless speeds. The vehicle weaved through southbound traffic in the number 4 lane, showing no regard for anyone else on the road. Officers coordinated behind, waiting for a chance to end the chase before someone got hurt. But that chance never came. The driver pushed too hard, lost control, and crossed all lanes of southbound traffic in a violent swerve. The vehicle shot down the embankment, tires digging into grass and dirt before slamming head-on into a tree. The impact was catastrophic. Metal crumpled, glass shattered, and the pursuit ended in an instant. Officers rushed to the wreckage, but there was nothing they could do. The silence over the radio told the story before any words could.
Show me your hands! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Show me your hands now! Put your fucking hands up! Watch your mouth. How many units I got out here? Hey, bud, can you hear me? We got an ambulance coming and rescue squad to get you out of this car, okay? But I need you to talk to me. You want to pass him and doing a big loop and wrecking out, coming down this ditch.
The Pulaski County coroner arrived and pronounced the driver deceased on scene, a fatal outcome for a chase that started over a fake license plate. No stolen vehicle, no violent criminal history, just a driver who decided running was better than pulling over. One bad decision led to a high-speed pursuit, a violent crash, and a life cut short. A fictitious tag turned into a very real tragedy. And somewhere, a family is left wondering why their loved one just didn't stop.